into the video. Today is just updates for some exciting new things coming to the channel, including the fact that we now have a garage for the apocalypse. I'm actually trying to figure out how to maneuver around this place a little bit so we can have some access to do some videos inside of here, as well as be able to work on the car. But as you can see, it's pretty much a tight space. There's not a whole lot of room to do anything. But as a big pointer, this is a placeholder. This car will be being parked next door again outside the day another Camaro comes around, because when I buy another Camaro, that's going inside of here. And guys, just as a quick little bonus, this sign down here, I happened to find in here. I was cleaning out the garage. All this wood was on that side, but I didn't want it alongside the car. I wanted to have it behind the car, and I found this. And actually, right down here, you'll see that we've got some dates. It says first employee hired this date, August 23rd, 1982. And then up here we have 8/21/87 through 3/26/90. I'm not sure what that means. I'm assuming that's just a time period for how long they went without an incident. But we at least have a record on when the building opened at 1982. And I'm going to take an assumption and say that the building probably closed somewhere around the 90s. Now obviously I'm not going to get skeptical with it, but considering where I live at, I think I do have a good idea on where this came from. I'm not going to spill any of that information, but once I actually find where this had come from, I'm going to share it on my community tab and let you guys know exactly what building this came out of. Okay, so our second thing up here on the list is actually this. So we've got this special new tripod here. I'll let you see the brand. It's a Co-Man. And this has the fluid head. It's actually very smooth, very steady, and easy to do. Now, what you guys may not have noticed, I am actually filming on the Panasonic. This is a new one. So a big factor to point out, I did go ahead and also get the Panasonic 981 to go along with the 991. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you in a moment. But anyways, you can see that there actually are some different or lacking of features on this one that I don't necessarily have to have everything that was included on the 991. But you can see we don't have the eyepiece here, and we also don't have the second camera. Now as you look at the rig that I'm currently holding right now, you will see that on this there is the second camera that I was mentioning right here, along with the fact that we have this. So it's nothing major for doing a step down. However, for what I needed this camera for, it was much more convenient to go a little bit cheaper than making a $1,000 purchase and going for another one of these. So why, do you ask, is it that I went with a tripod and another camcorder? Well, there's also something else included in this. Now this is all specifically for ghost hunting. Now here's this, check it out. Okay, so in both of Kara's houses, we've experienced the fact that we know that there is a child, multiple, one or two, maybe something along those lines. And again, we know there's children's spirits inside of those locations. Now I did a little bit of research and I decided to go ahead and get a toy, specifically a doll, because a doll can be manipulated, potentially possessed, and it attracts. So I happen to find this doll here. So one particular thing about this doll, these are actually very easy to be manipulated to speak and actually activate the voice box. Now, yes, for us we have to pull the pull string, however, for a spirit, it can actually be manipulated. So that's why we went ahead with these. And there's actually videos online. If you search up possessed Jessie doll, you will actually see some crazy videos online of where these dolls were actually caught in backgrounds moving. And I mean to the point where there was a child's channel where one of these actually got up and started peeking over the cabinet. Now unfortunately you're going to have to look it up yourself, because I'm not somebody who's going to steal somebody else's content, but you will see what I'm talking about online. So my main idea is that I will have this doll set somewhere with the camcorder, keeping this in a field of view, and maybe potentially get something. The ability to have this set up on a tripod, walk away, leave the infrared on, and have the object placed somewhere is actually going to be quite convenient, because of the fact that then I'll have a second camcorder that can record in night vision and be able to pick up something like that where I don't have to leave my primary and I can still maneuver around with it. Now, this isn't going to be specifically only used for keeping track of the doll. I am going to set this up at different locations where if I feel like there might be activity in a room and we head out to outside or a barn or a different location in the room, maybe a basement, attic, whatever it may be, I will also just set up this by itself to see if we can record anything from after we leave the room. So I may end up also purchasing a K2 meter, so that way JP can, you know, hold on to his and I can leave a second one behind, so that way we can keep track on things while we're not in the area. Okay guys, so lastly for tech updates, I have this phone gimbal here, and it's ZHIYUN. I guess it's pronounced Zion, I really don't know. But anyway, I have this phone gimbal. It actually does support the iPhone 8 Plus, and I'm going to use this for live streams. Check that out. I just powered it on, and as you can see, the phone is completely stable no matter which direction I go. It is just like how I used to record footage with the Hero 6 and the GoPro Karma Grip. So this will literally do whatever I need to do to manipulate it. And there's also controls on here where I can angle the camera to go up or down. And as I do that, it'll still also stay locked into that position no matter where I put it. Now that was actually a feature that the GoPro Karma Grip did not have, was the ability to actually turn the camera in different directions and things like that. So this is the gimbal here. I'll give you a shot of the case just so that way you guys can understand what it is. This case actually does have a little loop up top of there, so if you want to like hook it to your belt or something like that, you know, without actually putting it in a bag, you could do it. And this is actually a pretty nice case as well. So again, this is it for the tech updates. The grip here is actually going to be used for car shows. I'm going to stop editing car shows. There's no point. When you edit a car show, like you film it, by the time you get home, edit it, take out the music because you're going to get copyright strike. People aren't looking it up, people aren't watching it, there's no views in it. When you film a car show live, again, later on you're going to get the copyright strikes. Well, not really the strikes, but you're going to get the notice, and you're not going to be able to monetize and make money off of the video. I don't know if super chats will work. I'm hoping a super chat will still give me. I don't know how that really works. I don't know if the music creator actually ends up being able to steal that from you or not. But anyway, car shows do have music going on in the background, which I think is a little unnecessary and definitely a bunch of BS. And I think it's much better if I'm going to lose the money anyway, or if I'm not going to get views for wasting all my time to edit, I'm much better doing a live stream where I can at least engage with you guys, show you guys cars. As we know, I've really dropped off from being a car channel, and I've focused more on the urbex and just really engaging with the community and engaging with these, you know, different people and their activities, and it's gone a long way. You know, I met a lot of cool people along the way, and you know, done a lot of crazy cool adventures, and honestly it's a lot better than the competition you get with the automotive. So anyway, with that being said, I also am looking into hosting an event. I know Matt from Matt MPG is also looking to host an event. We were talking about doing one together, however we may do them separately. I am currently looking into a place right now that I would love to host an event at. I just have to pick a time schedule, and I've already been emailing them back and forth. So I'm just waiting to actually finalize it, set it in stone, then an event page created for it as well, so that way we can keep track on who's going to come and who not. You know, we got to admit it, JP's actually hosted quite a few events so far, and Adam Tereska was also able to host the Centralia meetup, which unfortunately I was not there for. I was doing the family vacation, so there was no way I was going to make it to that one. And we also had Sparky 107 hosting the Steamtown. So, you know, I want to try to take some of that back and go in and do it, because there is a lot of different things you have to do in order to properly host a event. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are looking forward to these ghost adventures with these new tech and different ways that I'm planning on doing things with JP videos, stay tuned, make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video.
The apocalypse.